Hey! How yous all going out there? Mick here from Rock Ape Records, upstairs at 175 Sturt Street in Townsville City. We're up on the first floor of a shitty old building on Sturt Street, which is one of the main drags in the centre of the Mecca of Townsville. www.rockaperecords.com is the website with the web store attached to it. We're also on Instagram and Facebook and obviously YouTube. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed so far. We're nearly at 500 subscribers. We're trying to get to 1,000. So if you could do the poor old ape a favour and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're enjoying these videos, it helps a lot if you subscribe and share it with your mates. There's a lot of people been messaging me lately from America, from all over the planet. G'day to all of you guys. And they've been sharing it as well. So those cassette videos that I did, they did really well. And a lot of people are still keen on cassettes. So I'll probably do some more in the future. And I've even been shared with cassette groups on Facebook and stuff in America and in Australia. So really happy with that. But today we're doing an unboxing. So I've got 3 decent sized boxes here of new stock, new vinyl that's just arrived in store. I'll endeavour this afternoon, it'll take me probably this arvo and tomorrow to get all this shit on the web store. So www.rockaperecords.com is the web store. And if you get on the website, you'll see shop now. And you can have a look if you want. And you can buy some stuff. And I'll ship express Australia-wide. If you spend over $200 on vinyl, I'll ship for free. So there you go. First things first, this band here, The Plague, they're not from Perth. They're from Sydney. So I've had a couple of people message me saying, they're not from Perth, because I keep saying they're from Perth. They're not. Their old record label, Bitter Loss Records, was over in Perth, so I just got it mixed up. And their artwork is a little bit similar to some of the Ashen artwork. So there's a band over in Perth, a death metal band called Ashen. Anyhow, I'm making excuses. Listen to The Plague, death metal from Sydney. They're fucking awesome. Australian death metal is healthier than it's ever been. So listen to Ashen, listen to The Plague, listen to Disentomb, listen to Resin Tomb, mate, listen to Amniostasis. If you want fucking death metal, Australia's the place. Puncture Wound from the Gold Coast. There's just so many more. But anyhow, that's off topic. We're going to do these unboxings here. I'm going to gut this like a fish. Yeah. And I can't remember. I think these are from the UK, these ones. So, as I've said in the past, I get my stuff from all over the world. But I have really good dealings and some really good relationships with some big suppliers in the UK and Europe as well. So I like getting my stuff from there. And their postal systems aren't completely fucked like they are in America. For some reason, their postal system has just gone to shit. But, and that's the thing, if you're getting stuff from America, the only way to get it really is through FedEx or DHL, and it's really expensive. So, all good. I still love you, USA, and I love your vinyl presses, and I do get a fair bit of stuff from the USA, but these ones are not. They're from Europe. Nice. I've been waiting for these for ages, and so have lots of my customers. Sleep Token. This place will become your tomb. So this is their second album. So these guys have really blown up in the last year in Australia especially. I would have sold in the last 3 months about 30 different Sleep Token records. They've only got 3 records out, and I would have sold at least 10 of each. So I've got a few copies of this one. And yeah, so there's a few of my customers been waiting for these. So that'll be good. They'll be happy with that. How many are there? There's quite a few in here. All right. That's all there is in there. Okay. Well, that was... Oh, no, there's something else in here. All right, so we've got a heap of copies of Sleep Token, and... Oh, nice. These are awesome, too. So these are the new 50th anniversary. So AC/DC, one of my favourite bands, probably my favourite band. I don't know, AC/DC, Metallica, The Cure. But if it came to the crunch, I'd have to go with AC/DC. They're my favourite band, so if you care, whatever. But these are awesome. These are all done on gold vinyl. So they're pretty much repressing all of their albums on gold vinyl. So that's the 50th anniversary. That's pretty cool. So I've got a few of those sort of coming. I haven't grabbed every single one because a lot of the ones, like the ones with the European artwork, I don't really like them. So I like the old school Australian AC/DC records, but these are cool. They're done on gold vinyl. And Yeah, the European artwork for an album, say, for example, like Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, the Australian version is just so much better, the artwork. And Let There Be Rock as well. So, but all the later stuff like Razor's Edge and all the albums they've done in the last 20, 25 years, the artwork is the same whether it's in Australia or the UK or America. So that's that for Akadaka. There might be some more in here. I don't know. I don't remember what's in this box. I have no clue. No clue at all. That's half the fun of doing unboxing in front of you guys. You can watch me throw all this shit in the bin. Jesus. I'm sure half the time these suppliers chuck their rubbish in it. Look at this shit. What is this? It's just full of shit as well. They're like, yeah, just chuck the rubbish in there. I remember I used to do a lot of picking and packing and warehouse work, and I'd be like, I'd pack everything in with your lunch wrappers or whatever. All right, who do you got here? This is Kendrick Lamar. Something, Mr. Morales. What is it? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar on a big, thick 180-gram double vinyl. Nicely. Awesome. Queens of the Stone Age, Era Vulgaris. Nice gatefold pressing. I've gotten a few of these in lately. Every time I get it in, it's gone out the door. It's actually been Queens of the Stone Age. I've sold more of that than their new album. So, I don't know about it. Well, I don't know why. This one's really cool. Bomb Funk MCs. So, what's it called? In stereo. This is actually pretty much, sorry to say, I'm going to get more copies of this in, but I think it's pretty much sold. One of my customers really wants that. He's been asking for ages, and I found it, and it's here. Come and get it. El Camino by the Black Keys. This thing's massive. It's like a fucking chunk. Is it a triple vinyl? It is. I was thinking, why is this so big? It's a triple vinyl, so you get the full album on the first two records, and on the third record, by the looks of it here, it's live in Portland, Maine. Nice and cold up there. Black Keys, El Camino. That'd be their biggest selling album. I actually like their really old stuff. I like their first, second, and third albums, the Black Keys, because it's really simple, crusty. Nice. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. Absolute all-time classic. These guys are hip-hop royalty from New York. And, yeah, I don't really need to say more on this one. I just keep getting these in, and it's pretty cool pressing from Def Jam of the Beasties. This is cool. This is Linkin Park Meteora Lost Demos. So, for the Linkin Park fanatics, they'll come and buy this. It's got a lot of tracks on it. It's got, there's about 14 tracks on it, so it's pretty good for a single vinyl. They've packed a fair bit on there. And it's obviously stuff from the studio, from when they did the Meteora sessions and all that. A lot of bands will have 20 songs left over when they've recorded an album, so these are all lost demos, so come and get it. And obviously they're squeezing the last juice that they can out of Linkin Park with all their old stuff. They've just released the Greatest Hits album in the last few months. They've got that lost demos. That's just come out. But I'm sure they'll get a new vocalist one day to take over from Chester Bennington. There's been rumours they're going to have a female vocalist. Who knows how that'll go. This box is just full of crap. They've thrown all their rubbish in here. Essential Foo Fighters. These guys, this sells really well. So there was an older Foo Fighters one that just had a big FF on the front. This one has kind of taken over from it. It has a lot more songs on it. So it's a double vinyl packed with all of their hits. So if you're not wanting to collect every single Foo Fighters record, there's another one. Then just grab that one and you'll have all their songs that were pretty big. This is sometimes hard to get, this one. Queens of the Stone Age, Lullabies to Paralyze. I haven't had this in for a little while, so I'm happy to have this one in again. This is a great album, this one. I really like it. It's got some real weird songs on it. So, and I've just read that Josh Homme had to cancel a European tour, so the lead singer guitarist, who was in Caius, now is the boss of Queens of the Stone Age, and he's also in Eagles of Death Metal. He's had to go to hospital for emergency surgery. So, all the best, Josh, if you're watching. I don't know if Josh Homme would be watching this YouTube channel, but you never know one day. Good luck, mate. And yeah, I I hope he recovers. I don't know what's wrong with him. They didn't go into details, but they had to cancel their tour, which is a bummer. AC/DC Highway to Hell on gold vinyl, the 50th anniversary. I'm tempted to keep this myself, but I'm not going to. I'm going to share it with the world. Someone can come and buy it. I will not steal it. What's this one? This is Meliora, isn't it? Meliora? Yes, Meliora by Ghost. Always very popular, Ghost vinyl. So I don't think it's on coloured vinyl or anything. Yes, it is. Limited edition coloured vinyl. I have no clue what colour, it doesn't say. So it's Lucky Dip. Ugh. You know what? I personally, a lot of the time, if I'm buying something online or whatever, I always just buy black vinyl, because the splatter vinyl and the coloured vinyls, although, you know, even though they look beautiful, I'm probably doing myself out of sales here. They might look beautiful, and they're, you know, some of them I buy because they do look so beautiful. But I like black vinyl because black vinyl, I can see the dust, I can see the scratches, and I'm just traditional like that. Especially if it's black metal or really heavy stuff. I like just fucking black vinyl. Spin the black circle. Like these guys said, spin the black circle. But coloured vinyl is all the rage these days. Most things come out issued on splatter vinyl or coloured vinyl. So, and the kids love it. So, hey, who the fuck is this old guy to say anything? This is the new Pearl Jam album. It's only come out recently in the last couple of months. And what's it called again? Dark Matter. So, it's pretty chunky. Double vinyl. And I've seen these kicking around. They're actually quite expensive. Like, I've seen these going for around $90 to $100. So it's like, fucking hell, it wouldn't be a good record. And it is. It rocks. Pearl Jam's last two records, this one and the one before it, I forget what it's called. It's got like a waterfall on the front. That was a great album. It was like a real return to form to them. So I'm going to have to give this a bit of a thrashing today, later. I want to hear it in full, uninterrupted. Dark Matter by Pearl Jam. We've got it here at Rock. Finally. I've been asked for it a few times. I'm a slack ass. I'm like, I've got every other frickin' Pearl Jam album but that one. Now I've got it. Curtain Call. This is always a big seller. This is Eminem's greatest hits, basically. Curtain Call by Eminem. Double vinyl. 180 gram. Very, very nice. I've got a few Eminem records coming. He's always very popular. What else have we got here? I've just seen... Oh, yeah, here we go. Again, Sleep Token, Sundowning. So this is their first album. So I've got more copies of this in now. So these will all be on the web store as well. So I've sold out on the web store, and I've got a couple of copies of their latest album in store at the moment. What's that called? I can't remember what that one's called either, the latest one. So this is the first one. The one I showed you just before is the second one. And I can see it here on the wall, but I can't remember what it's called. Sleep Token. So I've got all three Sleep Token records in the shop. Here's another copy at the moment at Rock 8 Records. So come and get them. Everyone who's been asking me, can you get more Sleep Token? I've got it. I've got more Sleep Token. Goodbye, box. Ugh. That reminded me then of that Nat dude who does the cooking. He goes and just chucks shit. I like him. He's got a cool attitude. He's like heavy metal cooking. Nat's the Spirit. What's it called? Nat's something. He's always doing spaghetti bologneses and shit. And he's a bit trendier looking than me. All right. Jesus. All right. We're at the old box within a box trick again. Pass the parcel. Oh, that's the thing, but I shouldn't complain because at least these things, you know, they've had to travel halfway across the world, so I want them packed properly. I'm not going to complain if they've got shitloads of packing and they're well packed, and these ones are. Wow. All right. And I've got to cut it again, and I'll cut that one again, and we're going to get into it. So we've got one stack here, and this is another box. This is the last box for this unboxing, and then I'll be spending the afternoon sorting all these out. And so it's cool, I'm not complaining. Sometimes you're in the middle of sorting all these records out on the counter and people are coming in the shop and they're like, oh, I'll take that. And you're like, fuck, I didn't even get a chance to advertise it. I'm not complaining, I'll sell it. It's gone. If it's gone, it's gone. That's the thing about Rockcake, you know. I've only just started the web store in the last few months. You know, it used to be just people of Townsville, basically, and tourists and everything who come here. And it's always first in, best dressed, because I generally only get one copy of everything. 2 if it's really popular, but mainly just 1 copy of everything, and it's first in, best dressed. But I'm always getting stuff in. If I know it's a popular title, I'll just keep getting it in. The Clash, self-titled. This is their first album. Really good record. What's it got on it? White Riot, Hate and War, London's Burning, Cheat, Police and Thieves. That one's 48 hours. It's a great album. So, The Clash's first record. Oh, there's a couple of Clash records here. I always sell them, so that's why I get them in. I like having a bit of old school punk. Combat Rock by The Clash. So, there we go. Nice. Beastie Boys, Ill Communication. 180 gram double vinyl. My bell got the ill communication. I like it. More hip hop here. It's got a bloody big barcode sticker on it. I'll take that off. Mad Villain. So it's MF Doom. But he goes under the name Mad Villain. It's all confusing what he does. He went under so many names. So it's Mad Villain with Mad Villainy. But it's actually MF Doom. There you go. I sell tons of those. And I sell tons of these too. Blink 182. What is this one? Anima of the State. Ugh. All-time classic. This is a huge seller. It's actually, it sells. I sell so many copies of this. It translates really well to vinyl. It sounds great on vinyl. So does this record. All the old Cure stuff sounds fantastic on vinyl. So this is Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me by The Cure from 1980. Oh, I forget when this came out. 1987, I think this one came out. It came out before Disintegration, after Head on the Door. So I'm pretty sure this was 87. Great record. What songs has it got on it that I love? The Kiss is great. Catch. Love that song. Why Can't I Be You? Why can't I be you? Just like heaven. Show me, show me, show me. Anyhow, that's The Cure. I'm not a very good Robert Smith impersonator. 1 box down, and there's 1 box left, and then we're done for this video. And I've got to open the shop up, greet the throngs of customers that are coming up the stairs. I should have a few in today. It was really busy on the weekend, last weekend, because we had the V8s in town, or whatever you want to call it, the Touring Car Championships. Basically, broom car races here in Townsville, and they basically take over a portion of the city there in the streets to race cars. And yeah, there's always lots of people in town for that. So in turn, it was busy here in the shop, which is great because I sold shitloads of records, which means I've got to buy shitloads of records. My favourite thing on the planet to do is buy records. So this one here sells really well as well. I get it all the time. MF Doom, food. And these are actually really nicely done. It's real nice, chunky, big gatefold, double vinyl, and it's pink and green. The vinyl, just like this, pink and green, like the Rick and Morty shirt. How cool's that? That was a Christmas present from my wifey and stepson. Thank you guys. I love me Rick and Morty shirt, so I thought I'd wear it. I thought I'd wear it today, probably because it was the only clean shirt I had. No, it's not really. We got plenty of clean clothes. This is a great album, anyway. Custom green and pink, colour double vinyl, wrapped tip-on jacket. It's very fancy. Boom, boom. These ones are a bit weird, okay? I got 3 of these in. They're all sold anyway. This one's already sold, But I noticed after I bought them that it said, I kind of did a bit of research, and these are unofficial. And I can tell you right now, categorically, Rock 8 Records does not sell bootlegs, okay? But I guess I have now. I've broken my rule. But I did say to the customer, because I didn't realise until afterwards, and I was like, so this is Danzig's first album. And I saw them and I went, I don't remember seeing these being reissued. But yeah, they're a reissue, and it looks exactly, it's on Deaf American, right? And all that. But these are unofficial. So basically, it's the first ever bootleg I think I've sold. If I have sold bootlegs before, it's unwittingly, but I actually told the customers when I got these in, hey, I think these are bootlegs. Do you still want it? And they're like, fuck yeah, I still want it. I just want it on vinyl. So, you know, I'll get a report back on how good it sounds. I don't know if it's going to sound like shit or not. A lot of the bootlegs, they've done them from like a CD, like something like 10,000 Days I've seen from Tool. I've seen bootlegs of it, and it's done from digital to the record, you know, to analog on a vinyl, on a record, and it doesn't sound any good. So I'm very interested to hear what these sound like. So, you know, in reality, I normally wouldn't even advertise that or show you, because you've got to be careful. Not so much, like 99% of the stuff that I do get from my wholesalers is 100% official. It's legit. And even I'm like, I don't buy bootlegs myself for my collection, but I think I've got one. I think I've got Danzig 7 or something on bootleg, and you just don't feel as good about, like I don't. I'm like, it's not an original, but some people just want them because some people collect bootlegs as well. So there's a whole industry of people who collect bootleg records as well. So I'm not here to judge, but I know that I don't sell bootlegs normally. Enter the Wu-Tang. So this is probably their biggest selling album. I get one of these every week or two, I reckon. Operation Doomsday by MF Doom. Available now at Rock Ape Records. I haven't had this one in for a while now, so this is cool. This is Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy, and it's a 40th anniversary edition. So very, very nice. So a lot of the time when you get these sort of second-hand or whatever, they're very damaged and stuff because it's got the little windows and everything. You can't really tell because of the video, but if you know Led Zeppelin, you know that this opens and there's actual open windows and stuff on this. So it's a big gatefold album, so it's nice to have a brand new one. So come and buy a brand new one. Led Zeppelin have reissued all their vinyl, and I sell heaps of them reissued. So nice. I haven't seen this for ages either. Side 6. So this is a triple vinyl version of the Clash Sandinista. So this is a great record. So it's got shit tons of songs on it. Wow. Magnificent Seven, The Crooked Beat, Somebody Got Murdered, Corner Soul, Let's Go Crazy, The Call Up. Look how many songs are on it. So it's a triple vinyl. It's a great record, Sandinista by The Clash. And I've got it brand new in the shop. So that's it. That is the unboxing for today. So thanks very much everyone who's watching. Sorry if I dribbled shit for a bit there, but hey, I do that. I see a camera, I'm a little bit of a fame whore, I just talk to it. So I've got to go anyway. Like, subscribe, all that shit. Thanks very much. Thanks everyone for commenting and sharing and all that. And I'll see you on the next video. Rock on! Woo!